What's up, everybody? Colby Logan here with the Pickle Breakers and the Dallas Flash here out here at PPA World Championship here at Brookhaven Country Club. It's a beautiful, beautiful Thursday evening, and I'm standing here with my buddy Blake Arrant. How are you, buddy?
Yes.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, dude. You're looking good, man.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Are
you.
Are we the same age? Are you 50 yet?
I am. I play the senior pros, so I've got to be 50 or 49, turning 50.
okay.
You know, play
Okay.
the senior pro. Yeah, 50. Am I 52 or 53? I was born in
I don't know.
72. So
Okay, you're the
whatever.
same age as my brother. I don't know. It's
You know,
calendar math.
I must be 53 because I can't remember how old I am. Right?
That's my wife. She's like, remind me how old I am. I'm like, I don't. I'm not playing this game. I'm
Right,
not playing
yeah.
this game. So yeah, man. So it's awesome because I'm reconnecting with so many of my old peers. You know, a lot of folks. You know, you and I didn't really know each other in juniors, but obviously
Right.
I knew of your name. I was a couple years behind you. Playing, USTA as juniors and all that. But where'd you go to high school?
Nacogdoches.
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
That's right.
Out in the Piney Woods, huh?
Right there, SFA,
Yeah, dude. The Lumberjacks.
Lumberjacks.
Yeah.
And Lady Jacks.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
Good call. Sorry, ladies. We're all one here. But then you went on and played at Texas A&M.
I sure did.
Yeah.
That's right.
What was that like? Because I remember I tried. Me and my cronies tried playing a little walk-on tournament, and I realized real quick that I was not good enough to play on that team.
Well, we were a good team.
Yeah.
We were a good team. All 4 years that I was playing for them, we were top 25.
Wow.
And a lot of times top 15.
Yeah.
So it was an awesome experience. But I tell you what, just a little transition from there. I haven't really played on a team since then. And, the team atmosphere in college is just unbeatable, right? And especially if you're playing tennis, because, tennis is more of an individual sport, right? And so when I got on the A&M team, it was just something that I really wasn't used to, right? Of course, I played high school team tennis, but it's Nacogdoches High School too. So we didn't have.
How was y'all's team?
Oh wow!
You must have been a standout over there. Then.
Well, you remember a guy named Otis Sadler?
No.
Otis Sadler was kind of the best kid in Nacogdoches. He was 4 years older than me.
Okay.
He ended up going to University of Texas.
Bring it on.
Yeah, and but we didn't have that too many people to play with. But at that time, Tyler was kind of the mecca.
Yes, it was.
Of tennis.
Yes.
So
I do remember that.
Shay Coker played there.
Yes, I know that name.
And I ended up being on an NPL team this year for my first time to be in the NPL. And I was on Shay's team, so that was fun.
Dude,
so,
that's pretty cool.
And that's kind of where I was transitioning to, is because I got to play in the NPL, and that was like being on a college team again. It was just, I thought it was going to be fun when I signed up for it. But I didn't even know if I was going to get drafted, because I'm kind of a nobody. Or maybe
Yeah, I get it.
maybe
I get
people
it.
know me a
Yeah.
little bit now.
Right.
But before April, I was nobody. I didn't play hardly any tournaments. And Mark Milner, who's the general manager for Oklahoma City, saw me in Fort Lauderdale. And he was one of the first guys I kind of hooked up with. I was down there for a month just training. And I said, Mark, hey, I signed up for the NPL. I just threw the $2,500 into, and I didn't go to the combine, right? And he goes, really? And so he drafted me.
Nice.
And wow, what an experience.
That's cool.
I mean, it was well worth the money. It was just so much fun. We had a super awesome team. Everybody on the team was so nice and friendly. And, of course, I got to meet some of the top players in my age division across the nation and made a whole bunch of new friends. And,
That's
gosh,
great.
dog, isn't that what pickleball is about?
It's 100% what it's about. It's funny, man. I'm still having trouble recruiting my high school tennis buddies over to pickleball. Like, I'm literally having an issue. It's an issue. And I don't know why. They see me walk in the door, svelte, like I'm the same weight I was in high school. I don't know what they're doing. But
probably golf.
I'm ready to do shuttle runs and back handsprings,
right.
and having a ball, and I'm like, hey, you want to go? And I mean, I've asked them dozens of times.
Sure.
I cannot get them on the court, and I don't know. I guess it's just I don't know that maybe. I mean, I guess we can be a little bit of an obnoxious group. No,
Well,
obnoxious isn't the
I
right
don't know.
word.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Who wouldn't want to have fun?
That's what I think the word is fun group. I mean, I've hardly gone on a court and not enjoyed the people I've played with. It's been on very rare occasion you'll get somebody out there that's a little bit, different personality. But it's so much fun. Now, I have a little bit of theory of why the tennis players won't come on.
Bring it. Let's hear it.
And I experienced this 2.5 years ago when I first started playing pickleball. Of course, I'm used to a ball bouncing exactly where it's supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Well, 2.5 years ago, and with the paddles that they had, it was hokey. The ball wouldn't... I was expecting it to do something, and it would do something else, and I'm still trying to swing like a tennis player, right? So I'm hitting it all over the place.
Which is not a bad thing.
Well, yeah, you got to modify it a little bit.
Do.
But with the new ball, especially this lifetime ball, which in my opinion, oh my gosh, that thing is great.
Dude, we've been waiting for a ball that was essentially unbreakable and was consistent.
Well, that's the key word right there.
Yeah.
It is consistent. So, I hit the ball pretty hard. And I swing pretty big, but the ball is where it's supposed to be off the bounce.
Yes.
And I won't talk bad about the other balls, but I just talk about that one. It's just so nice to be able to not worry about some funky thing that's going to happen right before you hit it.
This episode of Pickle Burgers is brought to you by Lifetime Pickleball.
Right.
Which is where I play every morning. Matter of fact, that's where you and I reconnected. We were having an inter-club league. You came out to Lifetime Allen with your group from, I don't know what club you were officially playing with, but that's when I was like, hey, we played in juniors together.
That's right.
I don't remember who you were with, but we reconnected there. We didn't have the Lifetime ball yet there.
No.
But I remember shortly after that, they were like, hey, here you go. We're like, what is this? It was like, it's a little sturdy or whatever. We were like, oh, here we go. Finally. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
and then, of course, the paddles.
Yeah.
So when I first started playing, I didn't know if I was going to play. I didn't know if I was going to like the sport. People talk about the name, right? And that was a little bit like, hokey to me again, and the plastic ball hokey. But the paddle that I got when I first started, I paid $26 for two paddles and two balls on Amazon, right?
We all did that. And we destroyed the paddle, right?
Right.
The edge guards
terrible.
Flying off.
And
then
it's
somebody
breaking.
finally put a different paddle in our hands, and we were like, oh, here we go. And then you got to figure out what you liked about it in terms of dwell and, I'm
still trying to figure that out.
It sticks to the paddle longer.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. And then the paddle technology's come a long way. Well, we saw the same thing in tennis. We were at an interesting time coming. Everyone was playing with a Wilson Pro Staff and the Prince Graphite, and then somebody comes along with the hammer.
The hammer. Yeah, I had the profile.
Did you play with the
profile? I played with the
profile
as a senior in high school.
Yeah.
And I went to Rick Macy's in Florida, and he saw me playing with that profile, and he said, well, I would suggest you get a different racket. I mean, it was hot. So, and there's some hot pickleball paddles. So, speaking of pickleball paddles, I'm still looking for a sponsor for one. So if somebody, I'm playing with the Perseus now.
Yeah.
And it's
the
great.
whole world seems to be playing with that for sure. I don't know, man. I've been through a number of them. Oh, the gearbox, you gotta have this one. I was like, I cannot control this thing. And then it's like a plank of wood, and I don't know. And then some buddies of mine started a paddle company, Proline. A lot of people don't know about them.
Okay.
I just stuck with that brand, and I just kind of figured it out. They got a few versions, and now I know what it does. I know it's kind of like you talking about the ball going like I know where it's supposed to bounce and all that.
Right.
I know what the paddle does, and I know what I know what I'm supposed to do, and all this, and so I think that's the deal. You know, I mean, we have this paddle envy where we're just like, what are they playing with? It's like, oh, should I have foam? I need the true foam paddle. Do I need that? It's like, bro, you need to go out and drill. That's what you need to do.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, it's funny how many players that I see that are maybe a 3-5 level player, maybe 4, that are playing with the most expensive paddle you can buy. Gosh, dog, man! I was playing with the $25. Maybe it was $12.50.
Well, how do you feel? How do you feel about this vintage sort of division where they go back to the wooden paddles, and on the pro circuit? Have you seen they're doing this?
I did hear that about a month ago,
and they still play good.
Yeah. I said, and Josh Cooperman, who plays in my division, the senior pro division, he did pretty well. I think he was at Stackrud. How do you say his name?
I don't know. Yeah,
one of the pros. He took him to nearly, I think it was like 11-9 in the first game, and then he kind of got the feel for it. I mean, it sounds like a pretty good idea, maybe. I don't know.
Well, it's very equal. It's very equaling, in terms of like, look, we're all. I think it's very interesting.
Okay.
And it's funny. Me and my best friend Rick used to go out, because what we did when we were younger, we go out and play all day, right?
Oh,
go
of
out.
course.
I mean, it was never ending.
Right.
Well, we would take a break from being serious about it, and we'd grab the old T2000 and McEnroe's whatever he played with. We'd grab the wooden rackets and go out.
That was the Dunlop, whatever.
What
was that?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He had the Mac. Yeah.
Max. Yeah.
And we would try to figure those out, and in terms of, it was precision. There's no forgiveness. I mean, of course, topspin. Good luck.
Right.
And so. But it was super interesting to go out and play like that, and we figured it out, and you get to do the real flat, McEnroe
right,
thing,
and his volleys.
Yeah. But I do think it's an interesting thing because it's very leveling. It's like, here we go, we're all using the same thing. Now this all comes down to mind and body. I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
Well, but with the new paddles, I mean, why isn't it pretty close anyway? As far as everybody's kind of using the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, is there that big a difference between
I think there is.
the top of the line paddle from each company? I don't know. I just haven't tried that many paddles out, to be honest with you.
Well, there you go. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the person that's tried a bunch. I'm sure the comments are probably going crazy now once this gets posted on people going, what the hell are you talking about? But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of paddles that coming from tennis, we will get upset with a lot of paddles because we can't control them, because it's just the pop on them is just insane. I don't even know how they pass. They talk about the ball flying off, like some of these, even that Perseus, like you can generate a lot of power with that. And for me, it's too much.
For me, it's a little bit too much. I used to put a bunch of lead tape on it, and especially in singles, but I've gone to 0 lead tape. And that's just so I could get my hands a little faster and hopefully reducing some of the power.
Yeah. I think that's it, man. Just go play with a bunch, and you'll have to get over that initial thing where you get real excited about one because you just happen to go out and hit really well with it. That'll you need to go out and have a bad day with that paddle, and then make a decision. But no, I think you got to find something to stick with it. Maybe some folks wouldn't agree with me on that, but at the end of the day, you want to know it needs to be an extension of your hand,
Right.
and you know exactly how that transition zone where they're smashing at your feet. You just know you can just pick it up, and it's not gonna fly up and pop it up again, and it just takes time. You got to make friends with that paddle,
Right.
So maybe the Perseus will be your long term. Maybe it won't, But that is interesting angle as well, There's a lot of gear companies out there that would love to put a paddle in your hand.
Well, I'd love to try some out. I've got I don't know if you know this, but I got my first 2 bronze medals.
Nice.
This week.
Nice.
I got obviously 3rd in the pro singles. senior pro.
Senior
of course.
pro, yeah.
And then we just got third in the mixed.
Awesome.
So
great,
I'm up
man.
there standing on the podium. Everybody's got their paddles, and I'm like, I'm not bringing a paddle up here. I'm not gonna. No, if they don't even want to give me a discount or whatever,
This
I'm
episode
not gonna.
is brought to you by no one, as it
right.
relates to paddles.
That's right. Yep.
Well, Blake Arrant, he's looking for a sponsor, and if I was an up-and-coming brand, I'd be interested in putting a paddle
thank
in
you.
your hand,
Thank you
man.
very
Yeah,
much.
for sure. You do, man. You look really great out there, even for an old guy like you.
We are old.
But now, what were you doing fitness-wise before pickleball?
Well, I thought I was doing fitness by playing golf. And then I realized after about 5 years of golf, it's probably the worst thing you can do as far as trying to stay in shape. And then I started playing pickleball. And I totally gave up tennis after pickleball. You know, after just maybe a couple of months, I was like, God, this is fun. You know, we're talking about how to get the tennis players involved more, and a lot of us that are our age or even a little older, or, you know, pushing back on it. And I tell them, hey, what's the most fun points you can have playing tennis? Is it hitting an ace? Is it hitting a serve and they miss the return? Is it hitting the serve, they hit a return winner? Are you having fun doing that? Is that fun? Well, no, that's not really fun. The fun part is when you have those long points in doubles. And then all of a sudden somebody makes some incredible shot. You're like, oh, yeah. And everybody's like, wow, what a point.
That's like most of the match
in pickleball.
In pickleball.
That's what I keep telling them. I'm like, okay, the most fun points that you can have in tennis, that's what you're constantly having or consistently having in pickleball.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Do you agree?
It's 100% true. No,
Yes.
it truly is. No, I mean, and going back to my original question, you've got to be enjoying the health elevation that you've gotten. I mean, how good do you feel?
Yeah, oh, gosh. I tell you what. I hurt. Well, I feel really good now.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been 2.5 years. But for the first year and a half, I'm telling you, my entire left side body was injured in one way or the other.
Really?
Yes. And I don't know why it was left. I don't know why. It was something's going on with the way you move in pickleball, the way you shuffle over.
My right ass cheek is sore, not my left right now. So maybe I favor it or something. I don't know, but it's only my right one. I don't know.
Well, I went, with calf injury, a little bit of knee, something going on. My hip has still got a little something going on with my knee, shoulder. I pulled an ab. I mean, it was, and I realized very quickly, hey, golf doesn't really get you in shape. So it is, especially with the singles.
Yeah.
The singles is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Fitness.
Sprints, baby.
Oh my gosh. Now I will say if you're not in, if anybody's, the people listening at home, if you're not in very good shape, I wouldn't say go out and play some singles.
I would agree with that.
And the reason I'm saying that is because I think it's dangerous.
Yeah. It's that some of that bend. You're just
the quick step, and what happens is, especially if you're a former athlete and you haven't done anything like I didn't do for 5 years except golf, and I'm sorry that's not like playing pickleball, especially singles. You're going to make those quick bursts, and that's where everybody's popping Achilles and tearing their calf muscles. You get out there, they don't really do much of a warm-up.
Right.
They haven't really done a lot, and your mind still thinks you've got it.
Yeah.
Right? Your body knows you don't.
It tells you real quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your body tells you real quick you still don't have it, but your brain still wants to go.
Yeah.
And what I heard from a doctor, I'm assuming this is correct, is that if you're wiry like you are and I am, we were pretty fast, right? We were really fast on the tennis court. So you still have your fast twitch muscles, even though you may have atrophied. So you can still, you still feel like you can move quickly.
Oh, baby,
right.
I feel good.
Well, so if your muscles atrophy and you don't do a lot of activity and you go out on the pickleball court, you can still make the quick burst. You may not be able to go very far with it. We don't have to. But that quick burst, since you've got those really fast twitch muscles, that's where stuff starts popping. So if you're kind of a slower person, you may not have that many injuries because you don't really have that fast burst twitch.
Okay.
Going up and getting that drop shot.
No, I get it. I think, we've seen the stats. I mean, the injuries are there. I'm just grateful that there's a sport out there that an older generation is getting out and moving, man. We got an epidemic in this country, man. With we got to get people out.
We got to get people moving. And the other thing, in addition with that, getting people up and moving, is eating right.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people in pickleball are starting to realize, wow, I'd really, I need to put down this processed food and this stuff that's just horrible for you. And I'm seeing it in pickleball. You go and you look at all these people around here. This is not what your normal.
No, it's not.
When you go to any city.
Correct.
You're seeing a totally different type. It's like we're back in the 80s a little bit.
We are.
Where people are.
That's a good point.
I
think I saw a guy in like short jean shorts and, full abs.
And an OP shirt. OP shirt.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You had one.
And a Hobie. Yeah, remember the Hobie?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I was cheaper, so I got the Hobies.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Hobie.
it's so great and it's addicting. And, you go out and you play 3 and 4 hours.
Yeah.
And
long time.
It is just, I think it is the best thing for us, the best exercise, especially if you'll play some singles. And I'm not suggesting everybody do that, but gosh, dog, the singles in pickleball is way harder than the singles ever was for me in tennis. And that's playing, top level at A&M. And
That's interesting. I absolutely will take your word for it. I mean, I do remember being, very winded in a lot of matches. But yeah, there's something about it moves so fast.
Yes.
Like you finish a point and let's say you're pretty much maxed out on your breathing. And unless you're taking a timeout, it's go time,
you're
baby.
Back.
You're right back in it.
But the time between shots is quicker too.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And I feel like I just am having to run way more than I did in singles in tennis because you could get into these kind of cross-court rallies, and a lot of times in singles, if you'll watch, the balls, even if you watch the pros, the balls are landing 4, 5 feet maybe, 80% of the time close to the center line.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going for big, heavy, hard shots in safe areas. That's drop the name. Who's the guy who's won like 27 events? Djokovic. Joker. That's what he does. He hits hard, heavy balls in safe areas. Mm-hmm. Well, that doesn't cause your opponent to move a whole lot.
Yeah.
And then when they give it an opening, then he'll go for something a little bigger.
Yeah.
So you can play a lot of tennis points where you're really not having to move that much. Not in pickleball. In pickleball,
it's like you're on the gym floor running suicides.
Exactly.
Remember back in basketball, they made us run the suicides, and we hit it. Go back here. I mean, it's kind of just like that. I mean, it is just back and forth and running up and screeching and going back and tweener and coming around and up, and I mean,
it's everything.
Yeah.
It's got it all, and I can't. Thankfully, in our division, you're playing 2 out of 3 to 11. Okay, I can't imagine if I had to do 3 out of 5 like the young pros are doing. Oh my gosh, that's just sounds brutal. But I can last pretty good. Towards the end of the tournament, I'm struggling.
Yeah,
man, I am struggling. I mean, it's hard. I wish they would spread it out over a couple of days, the singles, but it's just not there yet. I'm not sure what the reason is for that. But trying to get to the finals in singles and playing 5 matches against some really tough.
It's like we're back in juniors again in Tyler, Texas, in the heat.
Oh.
And they're like, all right, you guys are up. Here you go. Here's your 2 balls.
That's right, yes.
Like 2. What are you
The
skimping
2
me here?
balls. God,
Give
I
me
forgot
one
about
more.
that.
Why are you skimping me
That's
here?
right.
You're going to make me chase them down. At least give me, you know.
And then if you got into consolations, did you even get new balls?
Dude, you got the old ones in the
I
basket.
think we did.
They might have been white. Remember the white balls?
Yes.
And the consolation. Yeah, dude, you're playing a pro set. Start at 4. Like,
right.
What's going on
Yeah,
here?
especially with a rain delay.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in the consies. I wasn't very good in juniors with tennis. I just a really late bloomer. It kind of comes back to Nacogdoches where you just didn't have that many tennis players. So you had to you were actually practicing when you went to a tournament.
Yeah.
Because
that's right.
I mean,
that's right. Yeah. Dude. Hey, I'm really glad we did this, man. That was a lot of fun, and so we'll do this again. I'm always around, and you're always around, and so we both. And so we're gonna try to recruit more of our tennis buddies here because they're great guys.
Yes,
love them to death.
Obviously, tennis it transfers so easily. I mean, you got to learn how. There's a lot of things that it takes to learn about. You think you're good when you're a tennis player when you first start.
Yeah.
Until you play with somebody that might have been a tennis player or that's been playing a couple of years of pickleball, then you realize real quickly, wow, I'm not that good. I'm not as good as I thought I was.
Popping them up at the net.
There you go. And then you get hit with a ball that's coming about 5 miles an hour.
And you're thinking,
that's the most embarrassing thing.
What's wrong with me?
Right. What did he just do? How did he do that?
Oh, that's killer, man. Well, this is great. I'm glad we did this. We'll do it again. And, of course, we have our big world record event coming up at Pickler Universe on the 29th and 30th of this month. I don't know if you'll be around.
Oh, no. Tell me about that real quick.
So, last weekend of this month, 29th and 30th, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
We've got the Pickle Breakers team is going to try to check that box and officially get the world record from Guinness for the longest pickleball marathon.
Oh, okay.
Yep. We did it in April. Guinness said no. That's a different conversation. But we're checking that box this time. We're going to get it. We're raising a bunch of money for Thomas Wilson, who was just standing here with me. He's trying to get back on the tour. He's got something going on with his body, and so we've got him with some stem cell therapy stuff going on. So we're trying to get his treatments covered. It's real expensive.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I love that.
So we're try to raise a whole bunch of money for him, and just continue to raise the awareness of the sport and support Pickler Universe, which is an amazing venue.
Well, I wanted to say that before I left here. Pickler Universe, just wow! I can't thank them enough. They have really supported the senior pros to a degree that I've never seen another club do. It's unbelievable. So thank you so much for letting us come out there and play at such, I would say, the best indoor facility maybe in the world, because I don't know. I only know the United States.
We went to China for 2 weeks in June, played all 3 different cities, played around. Yeah, I mean, so I'm just throwing that out there. They don't have it.
Anything close?
I mean, not like that. It's just like, I mean, that facility is just, it's world class. I mean,
it is.
They did it right, and they're putting in another one over by South DFW, another Pickle Universe. Which I don't know. Where do these people get the money?
I'm really, really glad there's some very wealthy guys in Dallas that are putting the money in the pickleball. Isn't that great?
Thank you.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
And can I give one shameless plug?
Hell yeah.
Before I go?
Yeah, dude.
So if you guys are somewhere else, not in Dallas, or even if you're in Dallas, my business is Airbnb Properties.
Oh, cool.
And I've got the only Airbnb property in Dallas that has a regulation pickleball court.
Where is it at?
It's over by Casa Linda area, so it's East Dallas.
Casa Linda. Yeah, that's a great area. So you're right by White Rock Lake.
That's right there.
If you come into Dallas, you can get the whole White Rock experience. You're right next to downtown.
And you've got your own pickleball court. It's on an acre and 1.3 acres right here in Dallas. you can go to VIPDallasProperties.com. That's my website, VIPDallasProperties.com. You can see all my houses there. I've got one that's 8 minutes from here that people in the tournament stayed at.
Cool.
And one of the pro teams actually stayed there this year.
That's the best way to do it. My wife and I, that's the first place we look is for Airbnb when we go anywhere, because you stay somewhere that's got character. You got your own thing. Maybe you got a hot tub. You know,
I got plenty of those. And a swimming pool. And pool tables and ping pong and pickleball courts.
Pickleball court, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's freaking awesome. I'm glad you said that. Well, I'll make sure I get the link. Well, I'll look it up. We'll put the link in the
I would really appreciate
bottom of this
that.
video
That'd be
here
great.
to it. And hopefully some folks will check that out.
Heck yeah.
And stay there.
The Dallas Flash checked it out. They stayed there.
Did they?
Yeah, they sure did.
Well, hell, they could stay there and drill and,
Yeah, that's right.
Keep the chops up while they're hanging out and,
and enjoying the home. Everybody's together.
Yeah, it's good to be in that kind of environment too.
There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
It offers something. Being able to share somebody's house, it just offers a totally different experience than being in a hotel.
I agree, man.
Right?
Yeah, it's
you get
fantastic.
to have your dinners together, and we did that in the NPL this year. Again, loved everybody on the team, and we got together and we got Airbnbs and we were cooking dinner and having fun at night.
That's the best.
It was just, again, another great pickleball experience.
Yeah.
Just awesome.
Nice. Dude, thanks for stopping by, Blake Arrant. We're out here, PPA, Brookhaven Country Club 2025. It's been a great week so far. We've still got some amazing matches coming up, so good pickleball this weekend. Come see this guy play too. He's still got some stuff coming up here, don't you?
Yeah. No, I'm done. I did 4 events.
Done.
The mixed was the end. Got 2 bronze, and I'm stoked. I'm happy.
That's great.
It was awesome.
Nice. We'll see if your duper went up or down, right?
The singles one went through the roof, 5-7 something. So
wow,
yeah, I went through the roof.
That's crazy. That's you don't ever know these days which way it's going.
That's right. Yeah, you can win gold and it go down. I don't know.
Caroline and the folks over there, we love you. We do.
Yeah.
Just it's the talk of the town these days.
It is.
So, all right, buddy.
Hey,
thanks man.
a lot. Thanks,
have a good
Colby.
evening,
I really
man.
appreciate it.
You're welcome,
Okay.
buddy. See you guys.